Today, we're going to play our last game this season. Our finances are minus £12.5 million, but the prize money we're going to get for winning the league should absolutely help us bounce this back up in the positive. And the sponsorship money we should get as well should also allow us to enjoy more coming forward. What I have to plan though for next season is our transfers, and we have an opportunity to break 2 records today. But first, the games we've had since we last met. The first game we had was a 3-0 victory against Holstein Kiel, a team that I know can be dangerous in a day. Glatzel gets the first goal inside 40 minutes to once again extend his record at the club. And then he scores a second inside 62 minutes with a header from a set piece. We finished the game with a 3-0 victory. 83 minutes in, the goal was scored quite comfortably by Reese, who is honestly our best player now. Which might sound like a bit of a surprise for me, just outright outline him as our best player, but between him and Glatzel, there's 2 players that are considered key players. They're the 2. And Reese is also younger. The next game we had was a 3-1 victory against Antwerp Brandfrey, and this was a game that looked very comfortable. How this goes in, I don't know, but Glatzel's going to take the goal regardless. It feels like every game he's able to score goals right now, and it's lovely. And we make it 2-0 inside 21 minutes in. Glatzel finds Benez, and Benez scores. I take him off after his injury knock, so I thought, okay, you got a goal, you've done your job. We then make it 3 before half-time, and Mohim finds Jatta. Jatta finds back in there, a good goal. We do concede in the second half, though, from a corner of all things, so a little annoying that's gone in, but it also feels like we made a save, and then they got a deflection later on. Either way, a 3-1 victory, a game we really should be winning 9 times out of 10. There is a little problem I'm seeing develop, though, in the passing map, and that's the fact that Glatzel doesn't seem like he's getting a lot of the passes, but at the same time, it's probably not terrible. And you also can see where all our players seem to be going in the pass map as well. We're very wide with our play, and with the deep line playmaker also being dead in the center, it feels like an opportunity to do some good stuff here. I don't know what to make of it otherwise, but we're looking good regardless. The next game we had was against our fierce rivals St. Pauli, and that was the only goal of the game. Benez making sure we beat our fierce rivals with that free kick, made sure we got all 3 points, and did some damage. A good opportunity and a really good game for our point of view. It's the first in a while, though, that Glatzel hasn't scored. And in the last game we had, we just lost 2-0 against Paderborn of all teams, so that was a bit of a surprise when Zambrano scores the opening goal. I thought, okay, we can come back and bounce back from this. But then they had a penalty, they scored it, and they did well. Okay, that was enough to win the game. We also missed a penalty ourselves. Benez missing it of all people, so I thought I could trust him to do a good job here. Turns out I could not. But yes, Benez's penalty was saved by Hoof, and annoying. But yes, a game that normally you'd think we can win, but we didn't. And honestly, the fact that we missed a penalty didn't help our case either. So frustrating to say the least, but we still have 1 game left of the season. And we have an opportunity to break 2 records today. We're equal on points with the most goals scored by a single player, with Robert Glatzel getting 37 so far. He's equal with that record. We're also equal on points in a single season with Hertha Berlin, with 76. So if we beat those records, that's wonderful stuff. Also, Fernandez could also match a record, I believe, of the most clean sheets. No, he can't do anymore. That was 21, so that's no longer a thing. It was also a 46-game season, so surprise and surprise, probably makes sense why there's a lot of these records that probably will never be broken. But 76 points, we can beat that today. Glatzel, if he scores 1 more goal, can also break that record. So an opportunity is there. We just need to take it and hope that we can beat our opponent today. And our opponent today is Nürnberg, a team that has an opportunity, a slim opportunity, to get into the playoff positions. Schalke have been promoted since we last met, so they've done themselves justice. They've taken God of Firth. But St. Pauli, Elversberg, and Nürnberg, and maybe with outside chance, Holstein Kiel and Freude Firth have a chance. I don't think God of Firth have a chance to get in there, but don't think at one point they were in a relegation fight, so there's that. That being said, I want to break this record. I want to get Robert Glatzel to break the record as well. And we have an opportunity to do some good things. I don't know what to make of it otherwise, but I am rotating a little bit because some of the players haven't been great at times this season. And I feel like I'm not happy with my squad, despite the fact we've won the league so comfortably. It might just be more because this is my system, but I don't feel like a lot of the players are good enough for the Bundesliga, so it's one of those things we need to look into going into the next season. And I'm also going to go over the players and the squad once we do. Also, the relegation promotion playoffs as well will be happening, so we will need to talk about that when we continue our situation. Anyway, let's take on Nürnberg and ensure we win. I want to break this record. A point will do it. A point and Glatzel scoring will do it for both. So it could work either way. I just want to win though. It's just not in me to not want to win these games, you know? And I don't care about the teams around me at this point. I've won. I need to win and do more. So let's ensure we get the 3 points. Let's ensure we break a record and continue to do good things. We've never lost at home either. So that's another reason for me to say this is a game we should be winning. So let's do ourselves a good thing here. All of our defeats have come from away from home. So it really is one of those things where my home record is so good that anytime we don't win at home, it will be a bit of a shock either way. And at the end of the day, we should be a team that wins 9 times out of 10 regardless. That being said, we've got a throw early on. Kattenbach finds Osentenny, and Jatta back post gets his head to it and doesn't do much more than that, unfortunately. But I look at the season going forward, and I think, well, we have to do good stuff. We have to look forward for next season. I've already got some potential targets in mind, but I also need to figure out who would I want to take to the Bundesliga with me, and who am I happy to sell if the opportunity arises. Because right now, it feels like some of the players are not as good as I want them to be, or they're just going to be backups for the long term, if not for the entire season going forward. And I think Wies and Glatzel are probably the only 2 players I'm so someone to keep with me for next season. And the fact that was the only highlight we saw, by the way, is disappointing. Sempadi are going up as things stand, and Karlsruhe are actually winning. But I think goal difference is stopping them from doing anything else right now. Osnabrück are losing, so there isn't much to go for in this situation. And we have a throw early on. Here with the throw. Here we go. It's an opportunity that we can look into and ask, oh, can we do more? Can we win these situations? I want to win these games and just do good stuff. I also feel like I might need to change something on my manager avatar. But again, I'm looking at these situations and thinking, well, we can do better here. And if we look at how patient we're being with our passing movement, that's not the pass I was looking for. I might just take them off of that because that was not very good at all. But Nürnberg are a team that I know have history. I just haven't really seen them do a lot with it, or at least they feel like a team that should be better than they actually are, you know. But I don't want to also lose today. I might rotate a little bit, but that's no excuse to go behind, and that's the post hit by them. Okay, that's a warning shot we needed, and another highlight immediately. Kattenbach. And, oh, this is an opportunity. Play, of course. Wies gets tackled, it looks like. And Taylor Domen with the ball now for them. But we do get tackled in, but lose it again anyway. Guller. I don't want to lose at home. That's one. I want to break my I want to break these records, guys. Come on. Wake up. Do something. And Valentini. Oh my god, they're going to score, aren't they? They are. Okay. Berating them. What are they doing? I'm sorry, that's not good enough. What is happening? Why are we doing this now? Unbelievable, man. We've not had the ball either, I just realized. So I've actually gone to the match stats, and this is what I'm showing right now. I'm covering the thing. I'm looking at the possession thing, and that's what I'm having to adjust to. So I've gone for a counter or cautious mentality because we've not had the ball. And Jatta gets through, cuts inside, hits a save. Probably... And this is just me talking right now. Probably should have passed it. You're nervous. Okay. I don't feel like we should... This is a game we should be losing, but I'm annoyed right now that we are not about to do this. But that was the first highlight we've really seen since their goal, and I'm actually going to make some changes again. Benez is going to go off. He's nervous. Diembe is going to come off. Parai, I think, is my starter for next year. Is going to come on as well. And I'm going to make this call as well. So my entire left-hand... I don't know how I've just done that. My entire left-hand side is going to go... Okay, what is going on? Why can I not do this? Thank you. Aye, dude. I'm also going to make that change. Is that 4 changes? I'm making 4 changes. Okay, 4 changes being made. I feel like we need to make these changes to do something here. And I also need to win. Why are you anxious? Aye, dude. Okay. Nah, this is not good enough. Let's go attacking. Let's try to up that and do more. And also, don't walk the ball in with the ball in the box. Just do crosses. We can actually do something different as well. Hit early crosses because the players can do things with Glatzel. Glatzel's a really good target forward for that situation. And that being said, target forward on attack. There we go. And I really don't want to be losing this game. It really would sum up my situation. We lose the last 2 games in a row and our first home game as well. This is actually going to happen, isn't it? We're going to lose again. Unbelievable. We've lost our last game of the year and we've failed to break 2 records. What on earth is this? I'm not happy. That is terrible that we've lost our last 2 games of the season and we didn't even score any of them. Unbelievable. We were not good enough. That is terrible. Huh. Okay. Well, I thought we could do better than that. Clearly not. Yes, I am discussing some people. My interest. Yeah, not surprised he's not interested. But again, I'm looking at some people and thinking, well, we could do better. But this is what I mean. Finances. We've got 15 million. We are now in the positive. Haha. Yes. Money. We're going to go forward until we get to the playoff, which I think, if I'm correct, there's 2 playoffs. So, yeah, Werder Bremen versus Sapali. We're going to go into the 28th. Actually, we might go into the Champions League final. I'm going to double check when that is. When is the Champions League final? I'll go to Bayern Munich and just check this. Bayern Munich won the league, by the way, in the Bundesliga. They're going to play Leipzig in the Champions League. It's a Leipzig-Arsenal final. Well, we're going to the 1st of June because of the High League. We're going to see a Bundesliga team win the Champions League. How about that? Okay, so I lied. We're not back for all of the final stuff just yet. We've actually just got a supporter profile update. What I hadn't expected was for the board and the supporters wanting me to play counter-attacking football. I don't know how I've accidentally done that to myself, but I guess I have. But either way, we are looking good. We got another 93,000 social media followers, so I guess that's a good sign. But they want me to play defensively solid football, counter-attacking football, get the better Sampali if we happen to play against them, and then for your high reputation than Werder Bremen, and to avoid relegation for the Bundesliga. So clearly, we have some good players here already. And then we got this. Now, I am going to point this out, that the board want me to sign players based in Germany and sign German players. They wanted to do attacking football and to play counter-attacking football and work within the wage budget. So they want me to avoid the relegation for the Bundesliga, grow the club's reputation, and then remain in the Bundesliga for the next couple of years, then become an established Bundesliga club. So that's the long-term vision for the team. But I'm going to try and actually base my transfer business around the idea that we're signing players based in Germany and German players. So that's why Simon Asta is a player that's coming into the team as a new signing for the next coming season for this summer, and why I think he could be a good opportunity to be brought in. But either way, an interesting position to be finding ourselves in. And yeah, the fact we've got these opportunities right now is an interesting sign. But I wonder what is considered a good percentage of players being German means for them, and what is considered a good percentage of people just doing what I want to do. The fact that we're trying to do the attacking football is no surprise, but I'm surprised with the counter-attacking football thing. I'll be honest with you. Wasn't expecting that. And that being said, the dynamics are looking good. We are going to try and tell the players, look, I've got an idea. We need to talk about Bundesliga plans. We're good enough not to be relegated. So that's our plan. Okay, that's 3 players. I'm just going to... Oh my god! What have I done? Yeah, dude. Why did I listen to idiots? Why did I listen to the people doing the stuff? I'm not going to talk to them anymore. Go home! Leave me alone! We're one of the weakest teams in Bundesliga. Yeah, no surprise. We need more strength and depth. That's the thing we need to do. Oh my god. Seriously, some of the people here are not that smart. Why did I try to appeal the plate to the people, the three people? Oh, they weren't even that important either. God damn it. Club vision, yeah, we need to accept anyway. Where do we want to go? Salzburg? Yeah, let's go to Salzburg. Why not? Okay, no, we are increasing this, thank you. And while we're doing this, we're going to improve other things as well. I've been here for a year. You are going to improve the junior coaching and the youth recruitment. If you don't like that, then I don't know what to say to you. They don't want me to improve the youth facilities. We don't want to rely on young players who are not ready. No, we should invest. It'll benefit us financially. Look, I'm just going to try and... Oh, for goodness sake. Okay, they literally told me no. All right, great. Thanks. Well, starting the coaching department of the junior coach already? Are you serious? We have a lot of youth players already. We can coach you to make the most out of them. Request denied. Wow. Okay, this is the worst I've seen in a while. And they think the youth recruitment is already good enough for the club, so they're denying that as well. Okay, they finally agreed to do this after I told them that lack of ambition was annoying to me. Great. All right. Literally got 1 of 3. Unbelievable, man. We should always look for younger players to come through our system. They may not be great, but they are still good enough that we can either sell them for profit later on. I want to help the club grow, guys. Come on. I mean, look, Bilal came through our youth system. He did, didn't he? Yeah, he did. And I used him this year. So clearly, there's some talent here that we can potentially go for. Who wants him? I don't know why all these people want him, but okay. Okay, so the end of the season reviews arrived. We've got the Vice Bundesliga. I am still annoyed we didn't break some records, but it is what it is. And these are the only players that really signed for us. I didn't make a single signing, by the way, in the first 2 windows. So that's why this feels like a big deal for me. Parai signing for 650,000 definitely feels like the better player. And I don't know who's considered the best signing. I'm certain Parai is the best signing, but that's me. That is just me. The fans may disagree with that personally, but there you go. We sold some people, didn't get a lot of money, but that's just me. Loaned out some people as well. People need to get some first team football. They did, and it is what it is. I may have also forgot to mention that I let Ansi Shonen go out on loan to Sparta Rotterdam. Turns out he didn't get a lot of first team football, but that's not my fault. Either way, promotion, automatic promotion, we secured it. B-. Sabali have got 1 more game to see if they can get promoted. They drew their first leg 1-1. Karlsruhe lost their first leg, so that's interesting. We got knocked out very early on in the DFB Pokal. Bayern Munich won the final against Wolfsburg, so they won the League and Cup double. So yeah, 6-1 victory was the biggest win. 2-0 victory against Hertha Berlin was, I think, the 3rd game of the year. And that's a match I remember. And the goal by Benez was considered the best goal. And you saw it. It was that free kick very early on. Finances were making 10.7 million in the sponsorship. The reputation should hopefully improve sooner or later. I think we're making 5.7 million pounds in merchandise. And I know that our gate receipts are quite good. So that's a good sign. 50 million in prize money. I'd like to get more money in the future. I think we will once we establish ourselves in the Bundesliga. Glatzel, Wies, Benez, Jatta, and Parai all were the top sellers. And I think we can do better in the future. How reluctant was this? And I think you could safely say there are some things we could work on, namely right back and centre back. DM we could probably work on as well, and goalkeeper probably is a bit harsh to have had a rating that didn't get to 7, but I'm not fussed either way. Unsurprisingly, Glatzel was the player of the season with his average rating being so high, and his goals. 37 goals in all competitions and the league is a record for the club as a whole. So there's that. Just again, 11 assists was great as well. Then again, all these records probably going to stick with us for a while. Ludovic Weiss getting the goal in 59 seconds is good. But most of these records are going to stay, or at least going to be around until we break them, because it's the first season of the save, understandably. Benez got the goal of the season, and Ludovic Weiss was the young player of the year. So we got a good thing to work on here. History in the making. We won the league. Huzzah. I think we should have always done well. And they predicted to be top anyway, so it makes sense. We won by 13 points in the end, but we already won the league and lost the last 2 matches, so a bit disappointing, really. Yeah, 95-minute win against Hanover was surprising. I didn't realize it was that bad, but yeah, record hole. That is the most points ever gained by Hamburger, surprising to me, but I also realized that for longer times, 2 points per win was the norm for a lot of places, so there's that. And yeah, 93rd and 96th minute winners have been good. Glatzel also getting really good figures is useful, and there's that. Then again, Schalke getting to the semi-final of the DFB Pokal was quite good for them, and they got promoted too, so congrats to them, I suppose. So the Champions League finals actually happened, and RB Leipzig have won it. They've beaten Arsenal by a goal to 0, and it wasn't even close. Gabriel getting sent off inside 33 minutes, and Benjamin Šeško with the goal to ensure they win. I would think that RB Leipzig would love to have this happen in real life, given how bad they've been doing in the league phase of the Champions League this season. But in this save, they're the champions of Europe. Kind of bizarre that's happened, but there you go. In our save, though, the Vice Bundesliga, St. Pauli did not get promoted. They failed in their quest to get promoted after losing to Werder Bremen. They were beaten 3-0 in the second leg, having taken a 1-1 draw in the first leg. Karlsruhe came from 2-1 down to win 5-3 overall with a 4-1 victory in the second leg at home. So you would have thought that maybe we could have seen at least one team go up and one team go down, but no. Both teams in the upper leagues won their games, so congratulations, I suppose. We've taken Werder Bremen in the Bundesliga next season, and maybe, just maybe, we could do some damage. I don't know what our chances are going to be like next year, but what I'm going to do is end this here. I hope you guys have enjoyed yourselves. I hope you guys like and share this video, and that you subscribe to the channel. It really does help me out a lot. But anyway, until next time, goodbye, and well, good night.